Did you know that it takes only 7 seconds for someone to form an impression of your brand? That's right, just 7 seconds. In today's fast-paced world, your brand identity can make or break your startup. Here's another shocker: consistent branding can increase revenue by up to 23%. Surprised? You should be. Brand identity isn't just about a pretty logo or a catchy slogan. It's about creating a lasting impact. It's what makes you stand out in a crowded market. And guess what? We're here to help you master it. In this video, we'll dive deep into 9 unique brand identity hacks. These aren't your run-of-the-mill tips. We've gathered some of the most powerful strategies to elevate your brand. From crafting a compelling story to mastering sensory branding, we've got you covered. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have the tools to create a brand that not only attracts but also retains customers. Ready to transform your startup's brand identity? Let's get started. Chapter 1: Crafting your story from concept to narrative. Every brand needs a story. Not just any story, but one that captivates and resonates. Think of your brand story as the heart of your business. It should reflect your mission, vision, and values. Did you know that 92% of consumers want brands to make ads that feel like a story? That's huge. Start with why your brand exists. Simon Sinek, in his book, Start With Why, emphasizes that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. Your why is your purpose. What problem are you solving? How are you making the world better? Next, develop your narrative. A great brand story includes the challenge you faced, the solution you provided, and the success that followed. Think about brands like Apple or Nike. They don't just sell products, they sell aspirations and emotions. Your story should inspire your audience and make them feel part of something bigger. Inject personality into your story. Authenticity is key. Consumers are savvy and can spot a fake a mile away. Be honest about your journey. Did you start in a garage or have a major setback? Share it. These details make your brand relatable and trustworthy. Visuals play a crucial role in storytelling. Use images and videos to complement your narrative. A study by HubSpot found that video marketers get 66% more qualified leads per year. Videos help bring your story to life and engage your audience more effectively. Consistency is vital. Make sure your story is reflected in everything you do, from your website to your social media posts. Consistency builds trust and reinforces your brand identity. Remember, your story isn't static. It can evolve as your brand grows, but the core message should remain constant. Chapter 2: Visual Symphony: Designing a Magnetic Logo. A logo is more than just a pretty graphic. It's the face of your brand. Think about iconic logos like McDonald's Golden Arches or Starbucks Mermaid. They're instantly recognizable and convey a lot about the brand. Start with simplicity. A complex logo can be hard to remember. Paul Rand, a legendary graphic designer, once said, "Design is the silent ambassador of your brand." Your logo should be simple yet memorable. Look at the Nike swoosh. It's just a tick mark, but it's iconic. Colors are crucial. They evoke emotions and convey messages. Blue often represents trust and professionalism, which is why it's popular in tech and finance. Red signifies energy and passion, making it great for brands like Coca-Cola. Choose colors that align with your brand's personality. Typography matters too. The font you choose can say a lot about your brand. Serif fonts, like Times New Roman, convey tradition and reliability. Sans serif fonts, like Arial, feel modern and clean. Choose a font that matches your brand's tone and style. Don't forget about versatility. Your logo should look good everywhere, on your website, business cards, or billboards. Make sure it works in black and white, as well as in color. Test it at different sizes to ensure it remains legible and impactful. Consider your audience. What appeals to them? A logo for a children's toy brand will look very different from one for a law firm. Make sure your logo resonates with your target audience and reflects their preferences and values. Chapter 3: Color Alchemy: Choosing a palette that pops. Color is powerful. It can evoke emotions and influence perceptions. In fact, research shows that color increases brand recognition by up to 80%. That's why choosing the right color palette for your brand is crucial. Start with the psychology of colors. Different colors evoke different feelings. Blue is calming and trustworthy, making it perfect for tech companies like Facebook and Twitter. Yellow is cheerful and energetic, often used by brands like McDonald's to attract attention and create a sense of happiness. Create a cohesive palette. A primary color, a secondary color, and an accent color work well together. Your primary color should be the most dominant and used most frequently. The secondary color complements it, while the accent color adds a pop of contrast. This balance ensures your brand looks polished and professional. Use color to stand out. Look at brands like Tiffany & Company. Their signature robin egg blue is instantly recognizable. Choose a color that's unique in your industry to make your brand stand out. Consistency is key. Use your color palette across all your brand materials, your website, social media, packaging, and marketing materials. This creates a cohesive and professional look. Consistent use of color builds brand recognition and trust. Test your colors. See how they look in different contexts and on various devices. Make sure they're accessible to all users, including those with color blindness. Tools like Adobe Color can help you test color combinations and ensure they're visually appealing. Chapter 4: Typeface Triumph: Finding Your Signature Font. Fonts are more than just letters on a page. They carry a lot of weight in your brand's identity. Did you know that 80% of brand recognition can be achieved through your font alone? That's right. The right typeface can make your brand instantly recognizable. Start by understanding the basics. There are two main types of fonts, serif and sans serif. Serif fonts, like Times New Roman, have small lines at the ends of characters, giving them a classic, formal look. Sans serif fonts, like Arial, are clean and modern, without those extra lines. Think about your brand's personality. If you're a tech startup, a sleek sans serif font might be perfect. For a luxury brand, a sophisticated serif font could convey elegance and tradition. Match your font to the vibe you want to project. Legibility is key. No matter how stylish a font is, if it's hard to read, it won't work. Keep it simple and avoid overly decorative fonts. Steve Krug, in his book, Don't Make Me Think, emphasizes the importance of easy readability in design. This principle applies to fonts too. Chapter 5: Voice Mastery: Developing a Consistent Tone. Your brand voice is how you speak to your audience. It's the personality behind your words. According to a study by Lucid Press, consistent brand presentation increases revenue by up to 23%. So, getting your brand voice right is a big deal. Start by defining your brand's personality. Are you casual and friendly, or formal and professional? Think about brands like Old Spice. Their quirky, humorous voice is distinct and memorable. Your voice should reflect your brand's core values and resonate with your target audience. Create a style guide. This document should outline your brand's tone, preferred vocabulary, and grammar rules. It ensures everyone on your team communicates in a unified voice. According to Content Marketing Institute, having a documented strategy makes you 313% more likely to succeed. Be authentic. Customers can tell when you're not being genuine. Be true to your brand's identity. Authenticity builds trust and loyalty. Seth Godin, in his book, All Marketers Are Liars, highlights that telling an authentic story is what connects brands with people. Adapt your tone to different platforms. Your voice might be slightly more formal on LinkedIn than on Twitter. However, the core personality should remain consistent. This adaptability keeps your communication relevant without losing your brand's essence. Chapter 6: Sensory Branding Beyond Sight and Sound. Branding isn't just about visuals and words. It's about creating an immersive experience that engages all senses. Sensory branding can increase your brand's impact and memorability. According to Martin Lindstrom's book, Brand Sense, sensory branding can increase the effectiveness of marketing campaigns by up to 70%. Start with sound. Think of the iconic Intel jingle or the startup sound of a Mac. These audio cues become deeply associated with the brand. Create a unique sound or jingle that represents your brand. It could be used in your videos, ads, or even as a ringtone. Smell is a powerful sense. Brands like Abercrombie & Fitch use signature scents in their stores to create a memorable shopping experience. Studies show that scent can increase purchase intent by 80%. Consider how you can incorporate a unique fragrance into your brand experience, like in packaging or physical spaces. Touch matters too. The texture of your business cards, packaging, or product materials can leave a lasting impression. A study in the Journal of Consumer Research found that tactile input influences consumer perceptions. Invest in quality materials that feel good to touch. Don't forget taste if it's relevant. For food and beverage brands, this is obvious. But even non-food brands can get creative with taste. Think about the success of branded candies or unique promotional items. Chapter 7: Iconic Imagery: Building a Visual Arsenal. Images speak louder than words. They can convey emotions, tell stories, and capture attention instantly. According to MDG Advertising, articles with relevant images get 94% more views than those without. So, building a strong visual arsenal is crucial. Start by creating a library of high-quality images. These should reflect your brand's personality and values. Invest in professional photography if possible. It adds a touch of authenticity and quality. Stock photos are an alternative, but be sure to choose ones that feel unique and relevant. Consistency is key. Use a consistent style for your images. This could mean similar color tones, filters, or compositions. This creates a cohesive look across all your visual content. A study by Buffer found that consistent visual branding increases engagement by up to 33%. Incorporate your brand's colors into your images. This helps reinforce your brand identity. For example, if your primary brand color is blue, try to include blue elements in your photos. This subtle hint ties your visuals back to your brand. Use infographics to convey complex information. They are highly shareable and can make data more digestible. According to HubSpot, infographics are liked and shared on social media 3 times more than other types of content. They can be a great way to showcase your expertise. Chapter 8: Brand Rituals Creating Unforgettable Experiences. Brand rituals are unique experiences or practices that customers associate with your brand. They create emotional connections and foster loyalty. Starbucks, for example, has turned ordering coffee into a personalized ritual for many customers. Start by identifying touchpoints where you can create rituals. This could be during the purchasing process, in boxing, or using your product. Look for opportunities to make these moments special. Small, thoughtful touches can make a big difference. Create rituals that reflect your brand's values. For example, if sustainability is a core value, you could include a ritual that promotes eco-friendly practices. Patagonia's Worn Wear program encourages customers to repair and reuse their gear, reinforcing their commitment to sustainability. Engage all senses. Brand rituals should be a multi-sensory experience. Think about how you can incorporate elements of sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. Apple stores, for instance, use minimalist design, soothing lighting, and clean scents to create a distinctive shopping experience. Personalization is powerful. Tailor rituals to individual customers whenever possible. Personalized experiences make customers feel valued and special. According to a study by Epsilon, 80% of consumers are more likely to purchase from a brand that offers personalized experiences. Encourage participation. Brand rituals should invite customers to engage and take part. This could be through interactive experiences, social media challenges, or community events. Nike's Run Club encourages customers to participate in group runs, creating a sense of community and belonging. Chapter 9: Digital Presence Crafting a Cohesive Online Identity. Your digital presence is often the first impression customers have of your brand. It needs to be strong, cohesive, and engaging. According to a report by Salesforce, 85% of consumers conduct online research before making a purchase. So, your online identity is crucial. Start with a well-designed website. It should be visually appealing, easy to navigate, and mobile-friendly. A study by Google found that 61% of users are unlikely to return to a mobile site if they had trouble accessing it. Invest in a responsive design to ensure a smooth user experience on all devices. Optimize your website for search engines. SEO is key to getting found online. Use relevant keywords, create high-quality content, and ensure your site is fast and secure. According to Bright Edge, organic search drives 53.3% of all website traffic. Leverage social media to build your online presence. Choose platforms that align with your target audience. Consistently post engaging content that reflects your brand's personality. A Sprout Social study found that brands that are consistently present on social media see a 23% increase in brand loyalty. Create valuable content. This could be blog posts, videos, infographics, or podcasts. Content marketing generates 3 times as many leads as traditional marketing and costs 62% less, according to Demand Metric. Provide value to your audience and establish your brand as an industry leader. Engage with your audience. Respond to comments, answer questions, and join conversations. Show that you're not just a brand, but a community. According to a report by Sprout Social, 77% of consumers are more likely to buy from a brand that responds to their questions or comments on social media. Monitor your online reputation. Use tools like Google Alerts and social media monitoring tools to keep track of what's being said about your brand. Address any negative feedback promptly and professionally. Building and maintaining a positive online reputation is crucial for long-term success.